Okay, welcome back to my channel. I have a question for you guys. My name is Rachalea, by the way. Thank you for being here. If you're a religious person, did you ever feel embarrassed to speak to someone about your faith? Did you ever feel like maybe they would think, if you were in a public setting or in a university, college setting, or with academics, did you ever feel like if you told everyone that you really believe in God, that there's this like all-powerful being that you can't see, that you really believe is watching over you and running the world and guiding the world? Did you ever feel embarrassed a little bit? I speak to a lot of people who don't really, not just Jews, anyone who has a strong faith in God, they feel a little bit embarrassed because we're living in a very godless society today, where actually having a strong faith in God, it almost means that you're not really educated. You're not scientific enough. You're too fanciful. You're too fantastical. You're not enlightened. You're like archaic and ancient, and you belong in life 1,000 years ago. Well, that's because we're living in a godless society where people believe in knowledge and not wisdom, not eternal wisdom, not in spirituality. Do you want to know the exact, like a perfect parallel, a direct result of living in a godless society where knowledge is the only thing people care about and not like wisdom, which is eternal knowledge? Knowledge can change, right? Once we learn more, science is always changing, right? Wisdom never changes. It is eternal knowledge. It is something you can know from year 1 to year 7,000, and it won't change. I'll give you an example. The Lubavitcher Rebbe, Menachem Mendel Schneerson, my Rebbe. If you don't know who that is, we'll talk about it another time. I read a book someone wrote about him, and he went to university in, I believe it was Paris and Vienna. I believe it was both. And he would talk about how his professors, they were some of the biggest minds that ever lived. They were freaking geniuses. They were masters of physics and science and mathematics, and they were so damn smart. And the Rebbe would talk about how almost, he didn't use the word stupid, I'm using the word stupid, how stupid they were at the same time. Like they could figure out the most complex physics equation, but they couldn't, like, they didn't know how to be a husband. Like they didn't know how to be a dad. They didn't know how to love their wife or like be a good father and be present. So smart, but so stupid. What this godless society is leading to is college students being so smart, but so dumb. They learn and they learn and they learn in the finest universities that have ever been, that have ever existed. But they actually are vouching and marching for Hamas, which is a terrorist organization that rapes women, that murders babies. These students are the same ones who filled TikTok with "I love Osama bin Laden" videos. I really understand Osama bin Laden. Poor terrorist. The West was just so, they're colonizing and they are destroying the Middle East, and poor Osama bin Laden. So smart and educated, but so dumb, so stupid. That's because godlessness leads to stupidity. It leads to not knowing what morality and wisdom is. You can be so smart, but not know basic like foundations of life, morality and wisdom, and how to be a person, how to be a good person. That doesn't come from knowledge, right? We all know that. That's why parenting is so important. That's why we have idiotic students on college campuses today who actually believe that being a terrorist is a good thing because you're fighting for something worthwhile. Keep raping women, keep murdering children, keep taking them hostage. This is resistance. Have you ever heard of anything more stupid? No. All right. Bye.